The United States Treasury Department presents Guest Star with Harry Sosnick and the Savings Bonds Orchestra, yours truly, John Conte, and starring Donald O'Connor. How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is John Conte, your host for Guest Star, a transcribed feature for Savings Bonds presented by this station as a public service. May it serve to remind you that thrift is the foundation of financial security. Build your future wisely through the regular purchase of United States savings bonds, through the payroll savings plan where you work, or the bond-a-month plan where you bank. Harry Sosnick and the Savings Bonds Orchestra raise the curtain on our show with a special Sosnick arrangement of a Spanish pasodoble titled Cielo Andaluz. Thank you, Harry. Now it's my pleasure to present our guest, the popular young star of Universal International Pictures, Donald O'Connor. He appears in an original sketch titled On with the Dance, written by Harry Lawrence. We take you now to Hollywood and our narrator, Rod O'Connor.
Some years ago, when vaudeville started to slip, Willie Taylor, a tip-top tap dancer, quit the two a day and opened a flower shop. He called it Willie's Bloomers. On the opening day, Willie's very first customer was the ritzy Mrs. Clarissa Lane, all minked up, fit to kill.
Yes, ma'am. May I help you?
Young man, I wish to purchase a wreath of flowers.
Oh, fine. Now, just what sort of a wreath, madam? We have a nice, dark, gloomy one that says gone but not forgotten. And then we have a smaller one that just says gone.
Oh, dear, no. It's not that sort of an occasion. Perhaps I should have said a basket of flowers.
Oh, well, that's different. Say, wait a minute. I've seen your picture before somewhere.
In the society column, no doubt.
Well, Natch. I mean, yes, indeed. Now about these flowers.
Well, the flowers are for an opening. My daughter Diane is opening a school of the ballet.
Ballet? Oh. I mean, that's wonderful.
Well, I would like several baskets of flowers for Diane's opening tomorrow afternoon. I'm willing to spend, shall we say, $50.
Oh, by all means, let's say it. $50. Well, now let me show you our roses. Walk this way, please.
Oh, certainly not. I'll take your word for the roses. Here's the money and the address.
Thank you.
For heaven's sake, can't you stand still?
Oh, no, ma'am. I just wash my feet, and I can't do a thing with them.
Now, girls, remember, the ballet is the most exquisite form of the dance. Let's try that second movement again. That's right. Turn. Turn. Now forward. Just a moment. Who is disgracing this lovely ballet by tap dancing?
Why, I'm sorry. My feet just forgot themselves.
This is a ballet class. What are you doing here?
No, I'm delivering flowers. 7 baskets of them. Where do you want them?
Out in the reception room. And please, do not disturb my ballet class with that silly tapping.
Well, if it's ballet you want, will the young lady play that music again? Now a bit of this, and this, then the entrechat, the passeuse, and the arabesque.
That is rather good.
Yeah, but this is better.
Girls. That is not the type of dancing we encourage here. Who are you?
Well, I'm Willie Taylor, your new ballet pupil. I want to enroll.
Very well, but please understand, if you study here, you're to dance nothing but ballet. Promise?
Absolutely. Diane, you've sure taught me a lot in these last 6 months.
Have I, Willie?
I'll say. You've taught me how to trip the light fantastic and how to fall in love with the teacher.
Oh, Willie, what will Mother say when I tell her I'm going to marry a tap dancer?
Well, she'll probably say, outrageous, impossible. My dear, you must be out of your mind.
That's exactly what she will say. She'll be simply... Uh-oh, here she comes now.
Yeah, well, let's get it over with.
Oh, here you are, Diane. Oh, hello.
Mrs. Lane, I want to marry Diane.
Indeed.
Yes, Mother, and I want to marry Willie.
Diane. Why, this is outrageous.
Yeah, but we love each other, and... Wait a minute. Now I remember where I've seen your picture. Why, it was in my mother's scrapbook. My mother was a dancer on the old Columbia wheel.
Oh, good heavens.
Yeah, Mother had a girl partner, and it was you. Queenie LaRue.
Mother, tell him that's not true.
Well, I'm afraid it is true. Yes, I'm Queenie LaRue. But if either of you tell a soul, I'll whistle in your dressing room.
We'll never say a word.
You see, I married a millionaire and tried to forget my past. But in my day, young man, I was the best acrobatic dancer on the wheel. I can still do a backflip.
Come on now.
You don't believe it, huh?
No.
Well, watch this.
Mother, oh, no. Mother!
Oh, get an ambulance, quick. I've busted something important.
Well, Mrs. Lane, how do you feel now?
Terrible, thank you.
The doctor says you'll be out of the hospital day after tomorrow.
That's fine. Thanks for you brought all the flowers in your shop.
Well, not all of them, Mrs. Lane. I'm saving a few for the wedding.
Now, here's Donald O'Connor again for a curtain speech.
Well, it's a lot of fun being back on Guest Star, particularly in such an amusing role as that of Willie the Tap Dancer. But now that I've got my tap shoes off, I'd like to talk to you for just a minute about my favorite investment, United States savings bonds. The regular purchase of savings bonds builds a solid foundation for the future of any American family. First of all, they're safe, just as solid as the nation in which we live. Moreover, they are profitable, paying back $4 for every 3 invested in just 10 short years. But even more important, they make it possible for you to accumulate a reserve for future needs, an education for the children, a home of your own, or money for retirement. To ensure your family's security, I suggest that you sign up now for one of the 2 simple automatic plans for the regular purchase of savings bonds. The payroll savings plan where you work, or, if you're self-employed, the bond-a-month plan where you bank. Thanks, and goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, Donald O'Connor. Now, Harry Sosnick and the Savings Bonds Orchestra continue the show with a special arrangement of the haunting ballad from the Broadway success Revenge with Music, You and the Night and the Music. During the past quarter hour, you've been listening to Guest Star, a transcribed feature for savings bonds, presented by this station each week as a public service. Our thanks again to our star, Donald O'Connor, for a great performance. Appearing in the supporting roles were Ann Stone, Jane Webb, and Wayne Kenworthy. The sketch was directed by Louis Graff. Next week, we'll have another famous star and more music by Harry Sosnick and the Savings Bonds Orchestra, so we hope you'll be on hand. Meanwhile, this is John Conte saying so long and suggesting that you plan today for a secure tomorrow. Buy United States Savings Bonds, one of the finest investments in the world.